Hey, my name is Kid Congo Powers of Kid Congo and the Pink Monkey Birds, and this is what's in my bag.
What's inside your haunted head? Are you alive or are you dead? Are you kissing and a hugging? Are you pushing and a shoving? Tell me.
The first thing I got today, the first thing I went straight to was the Swan section. The Burning World album. I really remember loving this record a lot. I think it was their big major label effort, and it has this really amazing Robert Mapplethorpe cover, which I really love as well, of this calla lily. And it is the Jarboe, Michael Girard, Norman Westberg era. And that's lovely, and I can't wait to play that on vinyl. And one of my favoriteest albums from my teenage years was John Cale's Slow Dazzle.
Since my baby left me, I found
This has the most chilling version of Heartbreak Hotel, the Elvis Presley song. I was really young when this came out. That's one of the first times I really realized that artists can completely change the meaning of a song and make it their own song and turn the whole song upside down. And that's what he does on the version of Heartbreak Hotel on this. And just the whole album is great. This was a great era of Island Records in the 70s when other great stuff, Eno and Roxy Music and Sparks and different stuff I loved when I was a teenager. And another thing I got was this Nicky Sutton and Roland S. Howard record. I haven't listened to this since it came out, probably in the early 90s, maybe late 80s even. And sadly, Nicky and Roland are no longer with us. And this was it's a really beautiful, beautiful album. I know Jeffrey Lee Pierce from the Gun Club, who I used to play with, collaborated with them. And I was really, really happy to see in reissue. I found this Bush Tetras first EP on Stiff Records.
Your eyes are shallow and your glance is cold. You can't be funky if you haven't got a soul.
I'm so influenced by the guitar playing of Pat Place. She played slide guitar in the Contortions in the No Wave era. I saw them some years ago, maybe 5 years ago, at one of the last CBGB shows, and they just blew everything away and were as fresher than any modern band and more original. I also DJ a lot, and I DJ 45s only because carrying around albums is just too heavy. I usually do a lot of 60s and 50s. So I've been trying to mine a more glam rock into punk, which encapsulates like disco music and everything. So I found a few things. These are kind of more modern. This will be a good one. This is the Revillos. Scottish band. This was an offshoot of the band The Revillos, who I'm actually on tour with. They're great because they made an album in the late 70s, 76, 77, and they didn't make an album for 37 years until this last year. And it's as fresh, they were completely uncorrupted, so their new album is as fresh as a really great pop punk thing, and they're amazing. I got this Buff Medways, which is Billy Childish, who I'm a big fan of.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
So I don't have any of this band's records, so I thought I'd take a gamble. And he's a great artist, non-artist, you know, uncompromising and crabby and very pure. And so I'm always excited by whatever he's doing. A single I'm surprised to find by a band called Knife in the Water, who are from Austin, Texas.
secret little party on the streets where it's at, and it said that I would drive if they would not.
I'm actually friends with the singer, Aaron Blunt. They had some success in like the 2000 era, late 90s, kind of alt country. And he is the most beautiful country-ish rockabilly, but more country, you know, voice. And I love it. It's haunting and beautiful, and I can't wait to hear this. I found this, looks like a record store day thing. This is an incredible Profondo Rosso by Goblin. Mostly known for doing the Dario Argento soundtracks, and they did the Suspiria album, which is absolutely incredible. It's a class. Oh, and here it is. I would get it, but I already have it. I'm a total Goblin nerd, and I've seen Goblin perform live, and it is so great. It's not the original Goblin, but what are you gonna do? They played the songs, and I'm excited to get this on 45. And then I bought Ricky Nelson, because sometimes you just gotta go for the dreamy face.
Oh, then you're gonna be sorry, 'cause you treat me this way.
And I really love Ricky Nelson records. It's just a version of Milk Cow Blues, and who could deny that mug? I'm sorry. Dreamy. Absolutely dreamy, and sometimes that's enough reason to buy a record. Last but not least is this Dusty Springfield on Atlantic Records. I Don't Want to Hear It Anymore. Actually, the Windmills of Your Mind is the A side, but the version of I Don't Want to Hear It Anymore is a heartbreaking, amazing song. At the end of the night when I'm DJing, this could be a really good closer out. But this song is all about the heartbreak and the humiliation of other people knowing about your heartbreak. Incredible whole album, but I'm happy to find this on 45. That is what's in my bag.
Amoeba.